Everyone in Umwaka knew the rule: never go near the evil forest. Even the wind whispered differently when it passed by. The forest had swallowed men, animals, and the whole memories. But one boy, small skinny Obi, broke the rule, not because he was foolish, but because he had no choice. He started 3 days after the ground cracked open near the old mines. The miners were not from our village. They came with machines and noise, digging for the red earth they called treasure, but they didn't know what they had disturbed. Beneath the rocks and the dust was something ancient, something buried by the ancestors and never meant to return. When the miners struck the hidden chamber, the sky darkened and the air turned heavy. That night, the village changed. Children fell sick, crops died, and the river stopped flowing. The elders consulted the oracle, and the answer came. A vengeful spirit had been released, one that was wronged long time ago by the first people who built Umaka. The only way to calm it was to retrieve an ancient herb called Ndorobara, blood leaf. It only grew in the deep part of the evil forest. Only person light enough to pass traps, quiet enough to dodge the spirits, and desperate enough to try was Obi. His mother was dying. His village was rotting. He had no choice. Obi left before dawn. His feet barely made noise on the red earth. The village was still, as if holding its breath. He carried only a calabash, a short knife, and a cloth bag. His grandmother tied a charm around his waist and whispered, "Let your father's spirit walk with you." The forest welcomed no one, but it noticed Obi. The trees leaned close, listening. The leaves shifted in strange patterns. The deeper he went, the more the forest changed. Daylight couldn't find him. The air turned wet and cold. He saw shadows move when nobody was there, but he pressed on. Hours passed. Obi's leg hurt. His stomach burned. Still no herb. Then he heard it, a whisper, like his name being pulled through the broken teeth. He turned and saw nothing, but when he turned back, there it was. A plant, its red veins glowing in the rubber. He bent to pick it, but the ground cracked open. A hand, grey and old, grabbed his hands.
Do you know what you did to me?
The voice asked. A spirit stood before him, tall and thin, eyes empty like an empty soul. It wasn't angry. It wasn't sad. It was just broken.
They took my home. They bought my children. And they buried me alive.
Obi's voice trembled. I didn't do it. I just want to save my mother. Why should I let you? Why should I forgive them? The spirit asked. We thought about his village, the babies, the old men, his mother, all suffering for something they never did. He answered, because we can change, because we remember now, we will tell the truth, we will honor your name. Please, let me save them. The spirit looked at him, then he stepped back. Take the herb, but remember your words. He grabbed it, turned and ran like a wind. The forest screamed behind him, but he didn't stop. Not until he reached the edge. He fell to his knees and wept. The herbs walked. His mother lived. The rivers flow again. And the elders carved a new story into the stone wall. Here lies the truth of our beginning. We will never forget again. But the story didn't end there. Soon, the villagers built a shrine for the spirit. They called her Nemo, Mother Spirit, and offered prayers, kola, and food. At first, she asked for only remembrance, but as time passed by, her request grew dark. A goat, then a dog, then a child. It was Ibu, Obi's closest friend, who saw it first. The spirit was becoming like the stories of the old, like the same angry force that destroyed the first settlers. She wanted more, and the villagers, out of fear, gave her everything. Ibu stood in the village square and shouted, "She is not our protector.
She is our prison."
But the people ignored. They feared curses, death, and drought. Obi watched all of it, torn between the peace he brought and the monster he helped wake. When Nemo demanded the heart of the village youngest child, Obi knew what he had to do. That night, he returned to the evil forest. He did not bring a charm. He did not carry a bag. He came with only one thing: his own life. Nemo appeared before him. Her face smooth like clay, her voice soft as fallen leaves. "You came to offer something?" "Yes," Obi said. "Myself. Take me and leave the village alone forever." The spirit laughed. "Why? They will forget you again. You always forget." "Then let it be the story they will never forget. Let me be the boy who ended it," Obi said. The forest went quiet, even the wind held its breath. Then slowly the spirit offered her arms. A whirling wind pulled Obi in, and just like that, he was gone. The next morning, the shrine cracked in half. The sky turned blue again. The river flowed stronger than ever, and Nemo was never seen again. Obi never returned. But a tree grew in the center of the evil forest. Its bark red like the blood leaf, its roots strong and deep. No one dare cut it. Instead, they came to sit around it and remember the boy who gave up his life for every other person. This time, they would not forget. So we hope. Please like, comment, subscribe for more African Tales.